Hey, everybody. Happy Friday night. I'm glad that you are here with me. It means you're dedicated. You are ready. You are ready to change habits, make things happen. When you hop on, please say hello. If you are on Facebook, say hi. It really engages the Facebook page when you say something. Even if you're not planning on staying with me, just say hello. I see you there. And then, if you feel like it, please share. This is the only way that we get this information out in front of new people. Hey, Kim, glad you're here with me. That's awesome. Thank you for saying hello. If you are in the Zoom room, please find hey, Stephanie, I'm glad you're here. Please, yeah, Cheryl is dedicated. Hey, Emily, happy Friday night to you and happy anniversary to you as well. In the Zoom room, I would like for everybody to find where their chat feature is, just like Stephanie and Sherry have done. Hello. And then where it says all panelists, go ahead and click there. Then you're going to choose the option for all panelists and attendees. By the way, that is just how you are going to use Zoom when you are participating with Shibboleth. So, you know what? I consider Shibboleth to be continuing education for life. Not only are we going to teach you how to eat in a way that's going to help you lose weight and reach your health goals, but we're going to teach you some technology as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. And yay, Cheryl, I see that Cheryl is going to buy a Stretch a Minute. That's awesome. You'll love it. You'll love it. I'm still learning all of the different ways that I can use it. I'm one of those people that I'll work on something until I figure out that part and I've got it going. I got that plate spinning, and then I'll learn something new. Then I'll get that plate spinning. And that's the way you do it. You just incorporate new things into your life. If you are a brand new member to Shibboleth, one of the questions that we're often asked is, do I have to exercise to lose weight? Well, the answer is no, but this is the way I like to answer the question. If you are already exercising, if that's part of what you do anyway, don't change that. Just keep right on exercising because it's not new to you. It's already part of your life. If you are not exercising and you're also not eating properly, then let's just focus on the nutrition until you get to the point where you want to add in the exercise. Does that make sense to everybody? So awesome. Okay, we got Stephanie and Sherry over here. Who else is in the Zoom room? Kim Day and Leisha Ship. Awesome. And Deb. Awesome. Well, seeing that Deb was in here reminded me of something. Hey, Leisha. Leisha's in both places. That's awesome. I love it. We will be having tomorrow the 12 o'clock noon Eastern time online accountability meeting. It's pretty cool. Well, Deb can tell you if she likes it. I think she does. But it's a way for us to get together to say, yep, this is what I did last week. This is what I'm planning on doing the next week. Because y'all know this is something we have to focus on until it becomes the new us. Just like I had 49 years before I started Shibboleth, and I got to change 49 years worth of habits. I'm 2 years in and I'm feeling good. My results came in 5 months, but I'm getting this down as my entire lifestyle, it came pretty quickly too, but I'm like train on track right now. Deb says it is amazing new support. She loves it. Awesome. So I want y'all to register for that. That is in the pink online webinars tab. It is a members only special thing. And we're breaking out into smaller groups of people. So last week we had about 20 people on there and we broke out into rooms of pretty much 3. And then, so that way there's a smaller group. You're going to get to know new people each time and you'll find those people that you connect with. So I would love for y'all to join me for that tomorrow. All right, we are going to go ahead and get started with tonight's webinar. Tonight's webinar is on the lap 6 of fast track. We are almost finished with this lap, but I love that so many of you join me. I mean, we're almost finished with fast track. Excuse me. I love that so many of you join me over and over and over again. Because I don't always say the exact same thing every time. I mean, I'm showing the same stuff, but I find new things all the time. So we're going over lap 6 tonight. If you are finding us on Facebook and you have no idea what you've come across in your Facebook feed, this is the Shibboleth Lifestyle. We are a weight loss and wellness ministry. We do offer a membership for people to be involved with us. It is $99 for the entire year. And normally it's $99 for Fast Track, which is what I'm doing tonight, and the Journey level, which is the basic level. But the $99 right now, the special is that it includes Tiger's Eye, which gets you Travis as well. If you would like to join us, it's at www.shibbolethdeals.com. SHIBBOLETH deals.com. And we'd love for you to join us. But you can listen in tonight and see if you like what you hear. All right, so we're going to go, what we're going over is we are going over the curriculum that we have created to take all new members through understanding the lifestyle, the foundation of the lifestyle. And then this curriculum is intended to shorten your learning curve on learning the website. This is lap 6. There is a tutorial video right here. So you can watch that video when we aren't together live like this. There you go. There is a video for you. And what you do with each lap is if you're on the computer, you hover your mouse over the task, that task, okay? And you simply read the black box. This black box says, check out the combination chart for advanced members and watch the class that goes with it. We're actually going to have to search for the advanced class in the video library. We'll do that next right there. But once you click there, it's going to take us to the advanced combination chart. It says print, but if you do not have a printer, just save it to your computer or screenshot it on your phone. You just want to be able to access it. But if you have a printer, you can print it. But if not, you know how to save things, so you can do that. If you are on your phone, if you use your phone mostly, but you have a computer, I would highly suggest that you do Fast Track on a computer. You're going to like the bigger screen. You're going to enjoy it a bit more. So if you can, do that. But if you only have access to a phone or even an iPad or something, see this little information eye at the end of the task? If you lightly tap that, the black box will pop up, okay? So always read the black box first. The black box is like if you and I were talking to each other, what I would be telling you about completing that task. Okay, so let's click here and have a look at this. Y'all see this? This is a new combination chart. This one's a little bit more advanced than what we introduced on lap 1, all right? So remember, the blue column is fast weight loss. It's fast weight loss because it's different than what you were doing before you found Shibboleth. This yellow is faster weight loss, and this red is the fastest. You are blowtorching fat like you'd blowtorch butter if you stay right here in this category. So this is actually the combination chart that I used from the very beginning. Okay, so we have that other one just because we like to build, but do you see how quickly I took you from new member to advanced? I think you're smart. You can handle this, okay? So just to kind of go over again the way that you would read this combination, this is category 1, lean protein, eaten with category 2, fibrous carb, eaten with category 3, energy carb. All right. So what this might look like on your plate, this would be chicken breast, green beans, corn. All right. These numbers are not quantity. Like that 7 is not 7 shellfish. It's category 7 shellfish. All right. So I just want to make sure that you are aware of that. And look at this. If you look at this combination right here, this is just really a lean protein and a fibrous carb together. Do you see that? That's just a lean protein and a fibrous carb together. You cook that up in some MCT oil and you'll have the fastest fat burning combination, as long as you don't use more than these lean proteins will fit underneath this ham. Like you could do chicken breast and shrimp or something. That would be fine. Come down here at the very, very bottom. Do you see where that says PP? That stands for perfect pairing. Hey, Christine, thank you for saying hello. Perfect pairing. Now, perfect pairing, it means that it doesn't follow these rules. It's not following these rules here, these formulas. But the team has decided that if you do it just as it is said, that it'll work. All right. So that's very important that you do that one just as it's said. And that's why it's over here in this fast combination, because it's not one that exactly follows the rules. And then as we went over last night, we went over meal replacements last night. We went over -2 and -3 meal replacements. And I hope that y'all did find 7. Who has found 7 meal replacements and listed it? Not that you've tried them y'all yet, but that you've listed them, that you at least want to try them. Okay. Because meal replacements are those things that make life quick and easy in those times when you need it to be quick and easy. All right. These meal replacements, especially the -2 and -3, should really be over here in blowtorch. But Travis likes for us to focus on teaching people about whole foods. But I just want to tell you, these are pretty good for weight loss too. So most of the time, a person isn't going to stick just in blowtorch every single meal. They might. But more than likely, you're going to have quite a few blowtorch, you're going to have a few fastest, and you're going to have a couple of these. And you're just going to kind of live in and out of these, enjoying your weight loss, because all of these are good for weight loss. And you'll create some really great meals from this worksheet or chart. Once you are aware of that chart and you have either printed it or saved it, or even just know where to find it, okay? But you want a quick and easy access to that. That's pretty important. But once you know where that is, just check this box. Remember, by the end of the week, you want to have all of these boxes checked after you've done the task, so that these 2 dashboards open up for you. All right, the next thing we are going to do is we're going to find videos in the video library. The search bar in the video library can be used to find videos on a specific topic. Please find the search bar in the video library and search for Survival Kit. This will generate a list of videos tagged with the keywords of Survival Kit. Next, search for hemp. This is going to generate a list of videos tagged with the keyword hemp. Notice the heart for each video. You can heart your favorites for easy access. And I actually want you to look up one on advanced. We're going to search for that one too, because in that black box, I say to watch the video that goes with advanced, but I don't have one linked. So we're going to look for it right here. So I'm going to click here. This is going to take you to the video library. When you are no longer in Fast Track, you're simply going to access the video library from this yellow tab right here. So we're in the video library. We are in the silver tab. Now, silver and gold are going to be combining into a combined level called journey, the Shibboleth journey. So one day when you come in here, if these 2 are gone and it says journey, just know that development is going to be transitioning into that, and that's normal. But currently I had that link set to go to silver. It's kind of hard to see because the silver on that white background doesn't show up that well, but do you see how the silver one's just a little bit higher? When you're in gold, it would be a little bit higher in Wind Tiger. So that's how you know if you're in that particular video library. But this is what I wanted you to search for, the search bar, all right? And we're going to type in Survival Kit. And there you go. There's videos on survival kits. You can watch them from Jason, you can watch them from Travis, and there's one from Dr. Jim. So you can watch all of these from our video library. Let's say that you don't really have time to watch one right now, but you get the point of my exercise, you understand what I was trying to get you to do, then you can come in here. I've clicked on this one. I'm waiting for it to generate. It's spinning. There we go. So let's just see this heart right here. If you click this heart right here, that will add it to your favorites. And that way you can go back and watch this video, okay? Now to find your favorites, do you see right there? Have you noticed this week that we've got a My Favorites in the food library? We have a My Favorites in the recipe library. We have a My Favorites in Wow Challenges. We have a My Favorites in the video library, okay? Anytime you are interested or possibly think you might want to watch or see or find that again, go ahead and heart it because it'll be easier to find in a smaller list than a bigger list. And then these are some different videos that I've marked as my favorites. Okay, so we are going to come back into the video library and we're simply going to search for hemp. And the video that I want you to watch on hemp, if, like I said, if you don't have time to watch it right now, click on it and then heart it, and then you can come back to it. But this is the video that I want you to watch on hemp. This is an excellent video, and I cannot teach this better than Travis can. So you get to watch Travis if you want to learn more about hemp hearts and hemp flakes. All right. And then the last thing we're going to look for is advanced. And there you go. There's an advanced lesson on the food combination chart, lesson 1 and lesson 2. So, and you don't have to watch those right now. You could come back and watch them later, okay? Just remember that what you're learning in Shibboleth is how to change your habits. Take what you've learned this week and apply everything that you can. And then when you get that down and you're ready to incorporate another thing, come back into these videos that you've hearted just by doing this homeworky type of exercise. You'll have them sitting there and then you can watch them, okay? And then I want to show you one more thing about your video library. Now, I just clicked on video library and it's always going to take you to the highest level that you're a member at. So this right here, do you see how this tiger's eye is a little bit higher than this gold? That means I'm in the tiger's eye video library. But do you see there's a, over here on the right-hand side where my mouse is, it shows list videos, video blocks, and detail level. Detail level is my favorite view of the video library. Okay, so I would want to make sure that you had that clicked right there. All right. Does everybody feel good? Y'all raise your hand. Give me some little feedback here that we're good, all good on how to find things in the video library. Awesome, Sherry. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. I think I saw Deb raise her hand. Thank you. Awesome. Stephanie, Tanya. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. And so you simply come and check this box when you are comfortable that you know how to do that. Because this fast track's really just there to help you learn how to do these things. Okay. So boom, you check that box. Okay. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to familiarize ourselves with the restaurant guide. Thank you for those thumbs up on Facebook. I love the interaction. So the Shibboleth lifestyle teaches nutrition for all situations. Eating in restaurants, thank you, Christine. Eating in restaurants does not have to mean a holiday. When looking at the restaurant guide, locate the restaurants you frequent the most often. Read through the list of items listed and open several that you think that you would like to try. It is important that it is not assumed that you can eat the meal just as it's listed on the menu. Ordering instructions will be listed for each item on the menu in the recipe, the restaurant guide. it's really a great idea to check out the restaurant guide before you go to a restaurant, just in case you would like to have a survival kit prepared. A survival kit is those things that keep you safe. Like if you know that you're a dressing person on salad and you want to take dressing and you want it to be perfect day, an approved condiment dressing, you need to take it with you. I don't use dressing. I simply just salt and pepper mine. And there's some other little things you can use too. And and then it even said here you might want to screenshot a few of your favorites to have handy. Let's see, is the hemp bar in the recipe library close to the 12-inch hemp bar in the Shibby store? To tell you the truth, Deb, I don't know. I would say that it's probably as close as possible, but I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to make it and find out. Or I'd have to taste somebody else's who made it and find out. Okay, we're going to click here on the restaurant guide, and I'm going to show you how this is laid out. Okay, so over here, you've got a search bar if you want to search for anything. On the right-hand side is just a list, an alphabetical list of all the restaurants that we currently have in the restaurant guide. And then over here, all the restaurants are listed, but then so is every other thing that you want to look at. Now on your phone, you're going to see these listed and you would need to click to open up these details. But this looks like this on a computer. So you would there's a difference there. The very first rule that you want to learn about eating in a restaurant is you can always eat perfect if you order lean protein, protein plus fat, or shellfish with a fibrous carb. It's always approved. Okay, that is always approved. Now keep in mind that right here we wrote lean protein and we wrote shellfish, but you got to consider all meat at a restaurant a category 4. So that's just listed out there because it helps with knowing that you can eat all of those options, but we have to have that overriding rule that all meat at a restaurant is a protein plus fat. So let's say that we want to see which restaurants offer the best. We can use this weight loss meter. I'm going to drag that little weight loss meter down there, and I'm going to create a range of -3, -2. I hit the set button, and it brought up a smaller list. And we can scroll through there and see what we might like to eat. Just keep on going down through there. Look, well, Domino's salads. Wow. Freddy's frozen custard and steak burgers. A cup of chili is a -2. The grilled chicken breast sandwich is a -3. I bet you it says to order without the bun. Let's click on it and see. So this would be considered lean protein and a fibrous carb. But remember, even though it says lean protein there, it's really a protein plus fat because all meat at a restaurant is a protein plus fat. Okay, order it as a lettuce wrap. And Freddy's actually does a really good job of lettuce wrapping things. Order it as a lettuce wrap for your best option, or you may have it on your own category 2 bread. That means survival kit would need to be with you. Or you might be using your purse as your survival kit. Just have it thrown in there and it's baggy. You may use up to 50 calories in approved condiments. Keep in mind that adding a lot of calories and condiments may affect the weight loss meter. So currently that's a -3. That is not bad at all. Okay, not bad at all. But what it's saying here is if you add lots of calories, we might be bumping that up to a -2 or a -1, but you never want more than 50 calories worth of condiments on a meal anyway. Okay, let's see. Roasted turkey farmhouse salad at Arby's. What I like about Shibboleth, and I've kind of been on this treasure hunt thing this week, this is really like a treasure hunt. I have never ordered the roast turkey farmhouse salad at Arby's, but that sounds good. So, that gives me another option. It really kind of brings things to the forefront of our mind that we wouldn't have thought about before. And look, it's simply shut. We can eat it just as it's ordered, but use an approved dressing. That's nice. That sounds good. And then Mexican restaurants, I want to explain those. We just put this under all Mexican restaurants. So you don't have to look up Los Reyes, El Nopal, Monterey. You don't have to look them all up. It's just all Mexican restaurants. It's all the same. Okay. But I want to tell you something about Mexican restaurants. How many of you feel awesome after you eat at a Mexican restaurant? After you eat at a Mexican restaurant, you could go run a marathon. Not me. I always felt bad after eating at a Mexican restaurant. And yes, it's simple and easy and quick, and they bring those chips right away, and we get some type of feeling out of those. But later on in the day, I always felt terrible. I had cut Mexican out way before Shibboleth. And so I really don't eat Mexican at all. And I recently tried it. And my son said, I don't know why we're here, Mom. You don't like this. And I said, well, I hadn't done it in a while. Let me just see it. He was right. I should have gone to eat somewhere else because I don't want soft chicken tacos. Okay. If you like those, then that's great, but I don't want them. Wanted the other stuff because see, I was drawn to eating the other things because I like the way it tastes in my mouth, but I always feel bad after. I want us to start focusing in on the way we feel after we eat foods. Let's let the after effects override that momentary enjoyment we have on the taste buds, because the after effects last way longer than the momentary taste bud pleasure. Okay, so we got to start transferring. We got to start transferring these thoughts. But if you like soft chicken tacos, you would use your own tortilla, by the way. It's not theirs. You would use your own. Then you might want to eat there at a Mexican restaurant, but I don't. So I just don't eat there. I don't think it's I think it's a pretty good idea for us all to just cut out Mexican. You don't have to. I'm not saying you have to. I just don't think I've never known anybody feels great after eating Mexican. Okay, so do y'all understand the restaurant library and the fact that I really want you to go through and go to your favorites, okay? Go to your favorites. Like, for example, if you are always eating at California Pizza Kitchen, you need to go to California Pizza Kitchen and you need to scroll down through here and see if what you normally order is listed. And then you need to, like, okay, Sicilian crispy thin crust. Let's see. You may have one slice of this pizza alone or with a category 2 vegetable or side salad. You may have up to 50 calories in approved condiments, but 0 calorie or close to zero is recommended for best weight loss results. Counts as a meal replacement. So if you like that, then okay, the next time I go to California Pizza Kitchen, I'm going to have that. But if you like the Thai chicken original hand tossed, you're going to look and see what it says. Okay. So that's what you want to do. You want to familiarize yourself with this before you go. Preparation is key. Look at all these things before you go to those places. I ate at Rafferty's today. Let me see if Rafferty's is even on here. Look, Rafferty's isn't even on here, but I know how to make everything approved at Rafferty's. So today I ordered the chef salad. I ordered it without tomatoes. Probably could have had the tomatoes because it's really not that much, but I don't like tomatoes. And then I ordered them out without the potato sticks, little crunchy potato sticks. And I ate the salad without a salad dressing. I just put salt and pepper on there. It was delicious. It is the same exact setup that they put on their club sandwich, except for the bacon, and they put it on salad. It's delicious. So you can make things approved anywhere you go. You might have to do things special. So for example, I look at the waiter or waitress and I say, I might order this different than you've ever had it ordered before. Bear with me. Just and I make sure that they know what I'm saying. So we can do that. The longer you do it and the more often you do it, the easier and quicker and more comfortable you are going to be ordering in a way that is right for you. We do not have to order in a way that the world is telling us to order it. Okay, we can order it in a way that is good for our bodies. All right, so once you are familiar with the restaurant guide, you simply come and check this box, okay? All right, now we're going to talk about wow challenges. Wow stands for War on Weakness. Wow challenges are weird and wacky challenges where you determine in your heart and in your mind that you are going to meet the challenge for that day. Wow challenges are 1-day challenges, but they can be done multiple days in a row. Wow challenges are great to practice exercising your self-discipline muscle, to use after a holiday, or for a perceived plateau breaker. They are designed to help you lose up to 1 pound in a day. You earn a badge for your first WOW challenge, and the number increases on that badge for each WOW challenge attempted and completed. Completed is the key word there. Pick some favorites by hearting. We like to heart things, put them in your favorites. A specific WOW challenge to help you when you hit a wall, need to regain focus, or to challenge yourself. Do you know that challenging ourselves is not a bad thing? It is not a bad thing. We've been living life with doing whatever we want, whenever we want, doing whatever, whenever, as much as we want. And it hasn't gotten us the results that we want. So now all we're trying to do is just reshape and retrain and coach ourselves into this new habits that are much better for our bodies. And so it takes time to do that. But what Shibboleth provides is we provide the tools that are practical, fun, and sustainable. Okay. So let's click right here on WOW challenges. Now, there's a video right here. This video is of me going to show you how to complete the WOW challenge. First of all, they are 1-day challenges. So let's say that you accept a WOW challenge for tomorrow. Then you need to complete it, meaning mark it complete in your journal, either tomorrow night after you've finished it or the next day. Keep in mind that if you do mark your challenge as complete then that night that you finish it, the next morning you are always going to get a little notification either in your email, or do you see this little bell? This little bell, I don't have any notifications right now because I keep those all cleaned up, but it'll say, hey, complete your WOW challenge. If you know that you've already completed your WOW challenge, meaning marked it completed, just check the box for the notification and it'll go away, okay? But it's not saying that you didn't complete it. That comes no matter what, okay? So if you know you've already completed it, then you're good. Just mark it as checked off. So let's say that you are having a hankering for something. You want some ice cream. You want some ice cream, but you want to figure out how to stay perfect and have ice cream. So I just typed in Halo Top because that's a popular ice cream that's approved. And these 3 WOW challenges popped up. So if I click right here, I come down and I read this. Okay, for breakfast, an approved shake or approved bar do not exceed 250 calories. And then for lunch, up to 250 calories of your favorite flavor of Halo Top. For dinner, up to 250 calories of your favorite flavor of Halo Top. Let me let the dog out. I feel like you would get your fill of ice cream. What do you think? Think you'd get your fill of ice cream after having that? And believe me, you're going to lose weight doing that day for sure. Do you see how this would be? It's wild and wacky, but it's also a challenge. So you have to determine you're going to meet this, and then don't give up, because you're in your timing chart, it'll give you a little diet devil if you accept it, but then you don't meet it. Now, with a WOW challenge, you can make that little diet devil go away. It will, you complete the next WOW challenge, it'll make that diet devil go away. Now, that doesn't happen that way with just overdoing holidays, but it does on a WOW challenge. Okay, so it's kind of like gives you another incentive to complete one to make that little diet devil go away. Okay, so let's come back up here, and I have this one hearted as a favorite, and 213 other people have said they like it. I could even click the print right there and print this out and put it in a binder. Okay, so let's look here. This one is one that has to do with AHS pancakes. I had AHS pancakes for breakfast this morning. Or you could do the Health-Wise pancakes. I've had those too. They're good. With 2 scoops of Halo Top on your pancakes. You may use sugar-free syrup. If you don't want to put it on there, you don't have to. It can just be eaten together. Then for lunch, Chick-fil-A grilled chicken nuggets with a side salad. And then for dinner, up to 250 calories of your favorite flavor of Halo Top. That sounds good. I've got that one hearted right there. And then let's read this last one. This last one, skip breakfast. If you must have something, have a Health-Wise high-protein hot chocolate or an Advocare coffee chino. For lunch, 1 package of Advanced Health Systems mac and cheese or 1 package of Advanced Health Systems fettuccine with 3 ounces of canned or packaged tuna in water. And then for dinner, basically the same thing. Now I'm going to tell you about this. Wow challenges are not changeable. If you don't like this wow challenge, then don't say, well, can I switch out this for this and can I do this? No, just don't pick that one. Okay, that one is not appealing to you, so don't pick it. Now look, you'll see, I don't have this one hearted. I don't want to do that one, so I don't have it hearted. Okay, but I'm not going to go asking if I can make changes to it because the answer is no. Travis has already designed these according to how they should be used. If you want to make up your own wow challenge, you can make it up and just do it. Like that's what you could eat for the day. You wouldn't get a badge for it, but all right, let's have a look at my personal favorites. Okay, so I've got some favorites in here. I really like this Beverly Ump for a Beverly Hills Hollywood body. It's kind of fun. See how they're just fun. Come down here, you have all of these options for breakfast. You just eat, you make one of these. So 1 scoop of Beverly Ump in Egg Whites International liquid egg whites or in 8 ounces of Kroger Carb Master milk. Option 2, 2 scoops of Beverly Ump in 16 ounces of water. Option 3, 1 scoop of Beverly Ump with 1 serving of bio coffee. Use the amount of water based on desired consistency. Option 4, 1 scoop of Beverly Ump with 1 serving of cocoa ringa. And again, the same thing about the water on the desired consistency. Number 5, 1 scoop of Beverly Ump with 1 serving of Health-Wise. Usually when you see HW, it's Health-Wise, and this is a product that we sell in our little online store. High protein hot chocolate, use amount of water based on consistency. Okay, it says, please see special instructions. All right, that makes me curious. I'm going to scroll down here, and I'm going to look at special instructions. Please submit to a 16-hour fasting period where you consume nothing with calories. You'll have an 8-hour eating window to consume the above meals. Your dinner portion should fit on a 6 to 8 inch plate. Okay. And then you do the same thing for lunch, but think, you could change it up. You could change it up. This one up here, you could maybe do 1 scoop with the Egg Whites International liquid egg whites, but then maybe for lunch, I would do it with the cocoa ringa. I would put ice in it, and then I would go sit out on my back deck. I would put this thing in a Yeti. I would pop my feet up, and I would eat it like ice cream, and I would take a good old long time enjoying my back deck eating this. That's what I would do. On this Egg Whites International, that's the egg whites that we suggest that you purchase because you are using them raw and they have been triple tested for salmonella poisoning and everything, and we know that they're good. Travis trusts them. So that's why that is. I wouldn't just go pouring egg whites from the Kroger or Publix into your shake. One reason people like the egg whites a lot is because it adds protein. It really sticks in your tummy, makes you satisfied for a longer time. It also makes it very frothy. And so you might like that frothiness of it. And then for dinner, it says choose one of the following. You have 4 options: grilled chicken nuggets with side salad and approved dressing, grilled nuggets with an approved tortilla, a category 1 lean protein, meat with a category 2 fibrous carb vegetable. Do you see how it got real specific right there? It didn't just say a category 2 fibrous carb. It said category 2 fibrous carb vegetable. So what that means is you wouldn't use a category 2 bread in that place. A category 7 shellfish with a category 2 fibrous carb vegetable. This is one of my favorites. I really like this one. I do this one mostly in the summer because I do the a lot in the summer. In the winter, I forget to do it just because I'm typically making it with all that ice in it, and I enjoy sitting outside while it's warm while I'm eating that. I do put it in my Yeti because it keeps it nice and cold while I'm doing that. But if I scroll down here, these are all these people that commented on this one. So you can come down here and read any comments. Yeah, this website is absolutely amazing. There's so many details all over the place. I love it. Okay, we're going to go back. And I'm not going to keep going over these, but you play in them, all right? You play in them and heart them. Heart them if you like them so that you can create a My Favorites list. If you are reading it and you even think that it sounds appealing, heart it because you want it in this easier, smaller list so you can find it again. Because guess what kind of posts we see? I was looking at the WOW challenges and I saw one that had this in it and I can't find it now. Which one is it? We're like, we don't know. I mean, could be several, don't know. So just go ahead and heart them, all right? But then if you do that WOW challenge and you end up not liking that WOW challenge, just unheart it and it will move it back out of your favorites. Just a good tool to use for organization purposes. Okay, then if you click on My History, you're going to come right here and you're going to see all the WOW challenges that you have previously done. You'll see I like the ones with the Mighty Muffins. I like the Mighty Muffins one. Funny thing is, I like the Beverly Ump one a lot too, but I tend to do the Mighty Muffin one. This one right here, the Turkey Cheese Omelet Kim's Cheesy Challenge, that one was made for me. All right, so that is our WOW challenges. Do y'all have any questions on the things that we went over tonight? Because if not, I want you to note that come over here and once you've chosen some WOW challenges and you know how to use that, come and check this box. When you are not in Fast Track anymore, you're going to access your WOW challenges through this orange Wall Breakers and Challenges tab right here to the right. You'll come right down here and you'll choose WOW challenge right there. When you get over there and you decide that you want to do one, you click this green accept button. You choose the date on which you want to complete it, and then you hit accept. And then I'm not going to do it because it'll put it on my calendar and I don't want to do it right now. But you would go to your journal to complete it. And it's going to say uncompleted. It's going to say uncompleted. You click the uncompleted button and then you click completed. And then when you go back and look at your journal, it'll say completed. All right. So it's considered uncompleted until you physically tell it that it's been completed. I hope that makes sense. All right. Does anybody have any questions? If you don't have any questions, I'm going to let us wrap up. But y'all feel free to ask your questions. If you have them, I'm going to show one more thing. So I'm over here. This is our favorites. If you click right here, y'all, there's so many just awesome things on here that I don't even go over all of it in Fast Track. In Fast Track, I just take you through the things I think you need to know to get started. But once you get started, come over here and play and look at all this stuff, okay? So I clicked on progress just then. When I clicked on progress, do you see right here? That's my WOW challenges right there. So it can be found in progress and it could also be found in WOW challenges. But if I click right over here on my progress, it's going to give me some really cool graphs, all right? So it's going to show me in the current week, my progress is 0.5. The previous week, minus 1.5. I don't know what all this means, but previous month, 4.5, current year. I don't know. Okay, got my motivation level. Maybe these are averages or something. I don't know. And then you got your miles and your steps and your water and all of that. So I can come down here and there's my weight graph. And then do you see right here in this area, I can select from this drop-down menu, that's the all-time weight graph. But if I look at the last 365 days, it's going to change. This is a cool graph. This right here is maintenance. Do you see how there's this little ebb and flow up up a little bit, down, up, down, up, down, up here. But basically, over time, that looks like a straight line. This means I'm maintaining my weight well. That's a good thing. If I want to look at last 180 days, I can look at that. If I want to look in the last month, that's my last month's weight. I think this is pretty cool. Maintaining pretty good. And I like that. So you can come in here and check those things out. Okay, so that's progress. If you look at this data graph, the data graph is basically the same thing. The progress, though, hey, let me go back to progress. The progress is basically the same thing, but also this that motivation level where you mark it. Anytime you see right here, somehow I must have forgotten to mark it. I don't know why they're so low. Walking miles, count of water, steps, and then you have all of your earned badges underneath there, which are fun. You know what? I like it. It's like Girl Scouts. It's like having my Girl Scout sash all over again. Okay, that was kind of neat. That was by month. Cool. Okay. The data graph would show you neck, like how much did you lose in your neck? How much have you lost in your chest? Okay, how much have you lost in your waist? Guess what? This only shows up if y'all do what I asked to do in lap 2 and complete this profile by filling in this information right here. If you fill in that information, those graphs work. If you don't put this in for us, the graphs don't really work that well. So that's why that's one of the tasks in lap 2. Let's click right here on Battle Buddies. These Battle Buddies is a very fun way to hold each other accountable. So let's say that you've got a friend that you are doing this Shibboleth lifestyle with. You can ask them to battle. Now, you do have to be friends on the Shibboleth site to battle, and you do have to have your profile set to public to battle. But you, even though a profile is set to public, you can still choose your privacy, meaning if you don't want people to see your weight, or if you don't want them to see certain information, it's check boxes that you choose. And you can go ahead and customize that. But I was battling Travis right here. Let me show you what this looks like. And this is fun. It's like you've got a fight ring right there. And it shows you how long we were battling. We were battling for 3 days. He lives in St. Augustine. I live in Kennesaw. There's our ages, our height, our starting weight, our ending weight. We both had 3 perfect days. I lost 5 pounds over the 3 days. He lost 1.6 pounds. I lost 3.6% of my body weight. He lost 0.8%. Look how many more miles he walked than me, though. And look how many exercise reps he did. But I still won. There's some algorithm in there that's set up to do all that. But anyway, so I won there, which is fun. And you click right there, and it shows you the badge. There is a tutorial video in the video library under silver level tutorials on how to set up a battle buddy. I go through all that. And then group challenges. There's a lot of group challenges that you can take advantage of. These are all the group challenges that I have done over. I haven't done nearly as many as a lot of people have, but they're there. You know, the meal plan. Oh, we're going to create a meal plan tomorrow night. These are all the meal plans I've previously created. I can click right there and I can go to the meal plan that I created next week. And if I want to just print that one out and do it again, I've got a meal plan right there. And then this SWOD stands for Shibboleth workout of the day. And so that shows the 3 Shibboleth workouts of the day that I've done. Those can be found in this orange tab right here. And you click on Shibboleth workout of the day, and you'll see it looks sort of like wow challenges, right? And so what you would do is click on that and come down here and look. Now, this one, it says special instructions. This section is still under construction. Please see this link in order to complete the workout. Just click on that link and you just do it. So there's a stretch a minute. This is a tool that you can find at the store online, and you can do these stretches with it, which I do. I just put a whole bunch of stretching videos in the silver level group. I created an album and I put them in the silver level group on Facebook. But I also, let me show you where I put them. Put them right here. If you come to videos and print material, oh, wait, stretch a minute. See right here where it says stretch a minute? I put all of these in here. So right now, look, this is the same thing I have on today because I did that this morning, and I've already put it here in this. I've already put it here in the stretch a minute area for you to do. So you can go in here. That was the one I did last night. And I'll show you how to use that stretch a minute. So you can do that. But the Shibboleth workout of the day often has to do with different things like this. This one's pretty easy. This one was pretty easy. But then Travis gives you a little bit harder one right down there. And we can talk, there's a whole video on how to do triangle exercises. I'm just wanting you to see that it's there. Not that you have to exercise to do Shibboleth. You don't. But I want you to know where they are because the stretch a minute's pretty cool. All right. Well, do y'all have any questions? If not, we're going to hop off. We're going to give y'all time to go to the restroom before the 8:30 How I Overcame Food Addiction and Lost Weight starts. Dr. Jim is doing that tonight. If you are a member, please register right here in this pink online webinars tab so that you can get credit for participating in the, well, guess what? It's not even on there. Yep. It's not even on there. You're going to have to access it on Facebook only because for some reason it is not there. But anyway, y'all can watch it on Facebook. And something that's going on tomorrow. If you live near Kennesaw, Georgia, please come to class live and in person at 10 a.m. The store will be open from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And if you are not near here, please go ahead and get registered in the pink online webinars tab right here under Kim's events. If you go to Kim's events and then right here, Saturday online accountability meeting, you can go ahead and get registered for this webinar tomorrow, not a webinar, meeting tomorrow, face-to-face meeting where we are going to use this to hold ourselves accountable each week and have a focus and get to know each other. So please register for that, and you would just click this register here button. All right. And then tomorrow night, we're going to finish Fast Track, aren't we? We're going to do the lap 7 of Fast Track tomorrow night. So I hope to see y'all tomorrow on the noon webinar, noon meeting and the 7:30 webinar tomorrow night. Bye, everybody. Y'all have a great night.